Good is cooking in the kitchen at Boston's Envoy Hotel.
God, I can't wait to try this.
New to the space, previously occupied by Outlook Kitchen, is Pata Maria, the brainchild of award-winning celebrity executive chef Tatiana Rozana. You may recognize her from the Food Network's Chopped or Beating Bobby Flay.
After the pandemic, I really wanted to create a space that not only was dedicated to family, but was dedicated to socializing.
Tatiana and I first met in 2019 with talk show host Tamron Hall. It was then we had a premonition.
You should have a restaurant. You have a future in this.
I know what I'm doing.
The Miami native, wife, and mother says her Cuban roots and family are the inspiration behind Pata Maria, named after her grandmother, Maria.
Cooking and eating kind of really took center stage for a lot of things that we did. So I was always in the kitchen helping my grandmother.
But seasoning with soul wasn't her initial goal. Tatiana was a biomed major in college and planned to follow in her father's footsteps and become a doctor.
I called my dad and I was like, you know, I could graduate and I'll be able to become a doctor, but I'm not going to be happy. And his exact words to me were, you'll be good at what you put your head into, but you'll be great at what you put your heart into, and I want you to follow your heart.
Tatiana took her father's advice, switched majors to English, went to culinary school, and ended up in Boston, sharpening her skills with local top chefs. She landed at the Envoy Hotel as executive chef.
What does your dad say now about your success?
My father is honestly so proud. Like when he comes in here and he's visiting from Florida, he is just beaming with excitement.
Dine inside or out while enjoying fancy cocktails and signature dishes including the heirloom caprese tostado, churro popover, or the orzo paella de mariscos.
Paella is something that I grew up eating. I love creating dishes that are familiar to people, so something like paella. A lot of people have had paella.
Tatiana values local and regional ingredients and says her culinary style is a blend of her personal and professional experience.
I get to make these beautiful plates of food, but I also get to unlock core memories in people based on the food that I'm cooking, which I think is just beautiful.
Bounce, toss, roll.
It's all about this baby here.
The newest thing to do this summer, right here in the heart of Seaport, you can reserve a lane and play bocce.
How fun!
I would give it 2 bocce balls, thumbs up.
Instead of being in a bar or bouncing around, you can grab some friends and play bocce.
The Project Polly Bocce Club is the brainchild of bocce lover Nikki Bandera.
I can give you a little push.
Okay, yep.
Still in the lead.
That was dirty.
Nikki is also the founder of Project Polly, a Boston-based fashion brand raising funds for charitable organizations supporting food and housing insecurity.
We do that through primarily our tomato hats. So we work with 23 different organizations. Each hat is a different color and raises funds for a different organization.
This all started during the pandemic when Nikki found herself out of work. So she started cooking for people in her circle who needed a boost.
We had the intention of feeding 20 families, and it quickly escalated well into the thousands. So we were delivering meals every day to people's doorsteps. And there was never a request that we didn't fill. And we still do that.
Her mission continues on by teaming up with the Seaport to bring bocce to the neighborhood, where a portion of the proceeds will be donated to Project Bread to help support their fight against hunger.
All I've ever wanted with Polly is to be able to raise funds and do something and give back to the city that I love so much. And raising money for Project Bread to make sure that kids are going to be able to continue their school lunch through the summer here where I live is like the most powerful thing.
Walk up or reserve one of 3 lanes, 2 to 4 players per game.
So the idea is to get the closest to the Polino, and that gets kind of fun because you can knock each other's balls right out of position.
Playing rules are on site, as well as a clubhouse filled with Project Polly merch. Weekends bring a variety of specialty hot dogs and empanadas, courtesy of Buenas.
When you look around and you see what's happening here, how does that make you feel?
My heart is truly full. Giving back in a cool way and showing people that you can is amazing. This is an unbelievable opportunity, and I am just so grateful.
So Project Polly, love the passion.
Yeah.
Who's Paulie?
Okay, so he's the character Paulie from the movie Goodfellas. So when Nikki started delivering food to her friend, she wanted to get the word out, but she didn't know how. So her friend made a video of Paulie, that famous scene of him in jail cutting garlic with razors. And that was supposed to be Nikki making food for her friends, and Project Paulie was born.
Oh, I love it. Love it, love it. Coming up, some bark with your brew.